What is happening, beautiful people? If you're watching for the very first time, welcome. My name is Aman. Beautiful out. I'm just walking in my yard and thought I'd talk to you guys about success and, trying to be successful. Those of you that are trying to accomplish something, whatever it may be, health, business, money, relationships. You're trying to be successful in something. You're trying to do all the right things. How do you actually know that you are being successful? I think nobody really answers that question. You know what I mean? It's great that, you see all these people talking about success and how important it is and blah, 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 and this and that. But how do you actually know if you are being successful or not? And I'm going to tell you the way that I do things. And I think some of this stuff may work for you. Firstly, you got to measure yourself. And how do you measure yourself? By writing down your goals. If you don't write them down, you're never going to be accountable, and you're never going to know. You're going to forget. You're not going to remember what your what your goals were, nothing like that. You got to write them down and you got to review them. It's the only way you're going to know if you are actually hitting those, goals. If you're hitting those goals, that's your sign that you're being successful. It's that simple, guys. I'll give you a really simple example, and this is going to sound really lame, but it's the truth. Okay, like I weighed myself at 178 pounds, and I said to myself, you know what? I want to drop 20 pounds, so that will get me down to whatever that is, 158, let's just say, for example, right? Now, I could say all I want, that I want to lose weight or drop weight, but if I don't have anything to measure that by, the scale that I weighed myself on, my clothes sizes, whatever it is, there's no way I'm going to know if I'm being successful. I can say all I want, that I want to lose weight or blah, blah, blah. I wrote that goal down. I look at it almost daily because I'm doing this 30-day sort of cleanse right now, and it's engraved in my head. And when you read these goals over and over again, what happens is they get engraved in your mind and in your brain, and your brain just somehow magically, automatically starts working towards those goals. Like if I'm not reviewing my goals, say for my weight loss or whatever it is, I know for a fact that I would probably go to a restaurant and pick some junk or whatever, something that is not supposed to be healthy for me in order for me to attain my goal. But because I'm looking at these goals daily and I'm looking at, okay, I need to stay here, I need to do this, I need to do X, Y, Z, my mind will be like, no, I can't have that because it's not, I'm not gonna hit my goal. You understand what I'm saying? That's a simple example, lame example, but you kind of get the idea. Like, it's like when I started my Amazon journey, I want to hit certain numbers and certain figures. I wrote them all down, right? I mean, how else am I gonna know if I'm being successful? And I used to, I still listen to like Amazon podcasts. I still listen to like, business stuff and this and that. So it keeps me in that mode. It keeps my brain functioning, knowing that I want to attain these goals, on my Amazon business. But I'm surrounding myself with the right tools and the right goals so I can hit those success points, right? I hope this all makes sense because it's really important. You really got to hold yourself accountable. It's the only way you're going to measure your success. There's no other way. I'm sorry. Like I said, I see a lot of people, on social media and YouTube and stuff talk about success and this and that. And, sometimes I question it. It's like, yeah, that's great. But, how are you actually, measuring yourself to be successful? Some people luck out. Some people fluke out. Some people are born with certain successes. Some people are born with talents. Like, I'm not one of those guys that had certain talents that made me successful in anything. I had to work at everything that I did. You know what I mean? And that comes to my second point is if you want to be successful, you want to measure success, you got to work at it. At the end of the day, you got to work at it. It's not going to come overnight. It's not going to come next month. It's not going to come in whatever. Like, you got to work at these things. I don't care if you want to be a star athlete. I don't care if you want to be a millionaire, whatever it is, you got to work at it, right? You got to work at your goals daily, You just got to keep churning and churning and churning. It's a journey. And that's the other thing I want to come to as the last point is success is a journey. It's, it's one of those things where it's an epic tale where you're going to start and eventually at some point, you're going to get to these stages in your life where the successes are going to start coming through. And just like any tale learning long journey, it's going to take time. It's going to take time, unfortunately. You just got to learn to kind of embrace it, learn to work with it, don't get impatient, and just let nature take its course. You understand what I'm saying? And it's really important. I want to talk about this because it's great. People want to be successful. But at the end of the day, you got to know and understand how to measure that success. And like I said, you got to write down those goals. You know what I mean? You got to put that work in and work on those goals. And thirdly is, man, you gotta let the journey take its course. Guys, at the end of the day, to be successful and to measure success, you gotta be epic. In order to be epic, you gotta create epic. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you got any comments, questions, or concerns, please leave them in the comments below. But I want to say, if you're watching this video for the very first time, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Please subscribe, part of the family. If you want to see more videos just like this, please click on the end of the sky. Of course, to my peeps, be you, stay optimistic, enjoy the rest of your night. Here's a big high five from me to all of you.